Welcome back to Thursday of the 23rd in Persona 5 Royal. We are in Shinjuku, the city where there's a sign there that just says Girls and Bar Beaver. Okay then. But yeah, the place where people like the nightlife and like to boogie. So firstly, Fishy Hawker. I'm underage. Well, I mean, we were able to say that we were a dad to Kawakami. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that guy. So we can talk to the fortune teller, but we're not going to be doing that just yet. We can also talk to these two. So, one of the problems with the changes made in Royal to the earlier scene with these two is that they did not actually change any of their dialogue as NPCs. I'm pretty sure in both Japanese and in English. So, even though they downplayed the implications that they're hitting on Ryuji, they're still attracted to Akechi, so that's a thing that still exists. Yeah. Huh, not letting yourself get tricked, huh? Well, you gotta be careful in a town like this. I've already bought everything that I need to from Shinjuku, so now it's time to head into the bar Crossroads. It's unlocked as a quick travel point, which is useful, because...
Oh, honey.
If only you were the confidant we were starting today. Oh yeah, I believe that's just a model of Crossroads. Now we can talk to Lala-chan.
That's rough.
Okay, well, yeah, Lala will have something for us eventually. But in terms of people who have something for us now... Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I guess we have to form a deal with her. Oh, now I know what I'm naming this part, I just realized.
Hey, Lala-chan, are you sure this isn't just water? If you're trying to rip me off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article.
I mean, the way you are now, you're probably just gonna write the article and it will just come out as Lala-chan.
Oh, it's you!
Please, have a seat.
So, what's up? Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves? Or maybe you're just falling in love with me,
I suppose we have Phantom Thief news.
For real? You came all this way just to tell me?
Maybe it's not just a Ryuji thing, maybe for real is just a Persona 5 thing in general.
Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves. Man, this will really help me out.
Are you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
Well, you did that before.
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to. Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Whatever.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash?
You're not exactly a bank.
Huh? Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time. As if. What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? The office has been a buzz lately. I think it's Kaneshiro related. Something's fishy. Support the Phantom Thieves? But I see what's going on here. Hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
There's no rule against being a fanboy of yourself.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you can take a vacation.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves, and I'll write articles based on what you tell me about them. You know, the Phantom Thieves who you love oh so much. Deal? I will. But the quality of the articles will depend on the info you provide me. All right then, it's a deal. I can create a lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
Well, let's see what Saya has to say about this.
Your reputation skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the devil persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Unlike those that are often mistaken for being negative, the Devil Arcana is one of the traditionally negative cards in the tarot deck. It symbolizes being held back or restricted by negative thoughts, bad habits, or addiction, and is sometimes a symbol of the shadow self in general. It's a rare card that has a more positive meaning when reversed, representing freedom from these restraints. While in past games, this arcana included evil or at least dangerous deities from various religions, in Persona 5 it's populated almost exclusively by Abrahamic devil figures, mainly coming from the Ars Goetia. Gameplay-wise, they favour curse skills and a lot of ailments, and often have skills that increase the success rate of ailments. But in Persona 5, the devil is a bad card in other ways, because it represents Ichiko Oya, not only one of the least popular Confidant characters in the game, but also having the least liked Confidant bonuses in the game, but we'll get to those in a moment. One good side of this is that most visits to Oya raise your charm stat slightly, and it's pretty easy to get a matching persona due to Incubus being readily available in Kamoshida's palace, and it's available most nights of the week. There isn't a whole lot special to this Confidant. It does have a Mementos mission at rank 8, and it is also a romance option, and like Takemi, you need to have selected certain options earlier in the Confidant, or Oya will reject you. But while I'm here, one warning I have to give about the Devil Confidant. If you are completely blind on this game's story and want to experience it unspoiled, I would recommend holding off on doing the higher ranks of this Confidant until at least November. This one's a little more closely tied to the story than it seems. And now, it's time for the dunking you've all been waiting for. In the vanilla game, Oya had what were widely considered to be the worst Confidant bonuses in the game. They were drastically buffed in Royal. and they're still arguably the worst in the game. The main problem is that Oya's bonuses all relate to making the security meter less punishing, except it wasn't really punishing to begin with. Due to how generous the stealth mechanics are, most players won't really need Oya's bonuses to make managing security, well, manageable. Royal tried to indirectly buff Oya by having the security meter always start at 40%, but even then, it's pretty easy to lower it by ambushing enemies, and you're unlikely to have the security meter high unless you explicitly want to attract treasure demons, so in a sense her abilities can even be detrimental. In the original Persona 5, you had to go to Oya and ask her to write an article before the palace's security meter would be affected. In Royal, her bonuses mainly affect the palace directly, such as lowering the security level every time you find a new safe room, and increasing the rate at which it decreases when you ambush enemies. Her rank 10 ability is kinda nice, I guess. You know how at 0% security you can ambush enemies from any direction? Well, at rank 10 of Devil, you can do that at any security level. But that's pretty much the only good bonus this Confidant has. I will say, I don't actually hate this one as far as its overall storyline goes, but you know something is bad when not even royal buffs could fix it.
Oh, don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler.
Again.
Okay, Lala-chan! Time to celebrate our agreement! Bring out my bottle! And 2 glasses, please! Oh, come on, please! Whoa, her silence is golden. Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Ugh. I gotta use the bathroom.
She's gonna be in there for a while. You should go home.
I mean, Charm's good since we'll be needing rank 5 for a certain point kinda soon.
You take care now.
Yeah, we may have met some of them earlier.
Hey, Lala-chan!
Yeah, so this is the main reason why a lot of people like Lala Escoco. She just, she's a pretty reasonable adult figure, and that's kind of rare in this game. If she catches you, you're in for an all-nighter. Doing what? Yeah.
Come again.
And the other thing about Lala Escoco, she's referred to with female pronouns. I think it's equally valid to say that she's either a transgender woman or a drag queen. I'm, okay, I hope I'm not offending anyone by saying this. I'm not hugely, knowledgeable about how, the drag community works, but from what I've seen, a lot of them use female pronouns in their drag personas, so I think either interpretation is valid. But I don't think I'll be hitting the palace today because, and only because, there's a temperance rank up coming. And I really don't want to put off any temperance rank up because I really want to have Temperance's Mementos mission at rank 8 done before summer vacation, which is actually coming up reasonably soon. That happens like in early, July. Yeah, I did talk about the dangers of this earlier. I wonder what you two are talking about when it comes to the special items. Not just summer, but it's almost summer. Soothing soba. I don't know exactly how noodles can be soothing. But that's something to think about, I guess. Oh, you aren't saying anything new. anything new going on. Nope, nothing new's going on with the yandere, but I wonder if, in the courtyard, the kind faculty member has something new to say. I do like talking to the Shuji and NPCs every now and then. Oh, track team, huh? Well, that's cool. We're getting a glimpse of Ryuji in the future. Him ending up as just a generic bespectacled teacher. You know, could you maybe take over the track team? Just saying. I think that would actually solve a lot of problems that are currently going on there. Yeah, of course, the entire school gets stigmatized just because one of its teachers was, you know, awful and disgusting. But, I mean, I did talk about this much earlier. Like, there was actually a school, like, when I was in high school, there was another school that actually did have a sex scandal, and then, like, that entire school was labeled ever since that happened, so it sadly is kind of true to life. Not annoying like the other girls. What other girls are you talking about there? It kind of sounds like the people, like, general waifu discourse in the Persona fandom. The one I chose isn't annoying like the others. But yeah, we're going to be buying Yakisoba Pan here. We still haven't seen anything that can inflict hunger status, though. But we won't be for quite a while. Hey you, have you filmed anything involving the Mafia? Oh no, you're just only caring about the high school detective. And don't want to cover the Mafia because you might get your cameras stolen or resold. I was going to say smashed, but I can honestly see them reselling their cameras on the black market. I'm pretty sure, like, actual, like, TV-grade cameras probably, yeah, probably go for a lot. Also, that is a surprisingly detailed pigeon, I just noticed. Oh hey, the Sun Cold is back. Oh yes, yeah, totally. That needs to accept the Sun God's blessing, and that's gonna not result in you also scamming them into a pyramid scheme, because that's usually how those cults tend to work. You know, I kinda wanna just buy another lottery ticket, just in case something good happens. Okay, 1st of the 7th. Good to know. I kind of wanted to check in with these two because these are NPCs that I almost never spoke to in any of my other playthroughs. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes the train station staff can be quite nice, especially when children get lost. Now, I think there are also a couple of... Oh, no, they're not here. Oh, Akechi's here, though.
Hi.
Oh yes, we're totally avoiding involvement. Yeah, you don't need to worry. Not denying it though. Oh, I mean, yeah, I honestly, like, could it be interesting if they maybe did try and involve Akechi in all this? I mean, I know that Akechi kind of hates them, but I mean, that could have been an alternate way to go about the whole Mafia thing. Oh, right, there are fangirls here.
I apologize.
And he's totally gone. Okay, then. Well, it's good that he's staying away and not realizing that our hideout is just right there. Or maybe he's already realized. We can never be too careful. But we're going to be seeing Arn today. Heading your way. I don't think this immediately... No, it does not immediately start the Confidant.
Hey.
But I kind of want to do that anyway. And yes, we have plenty of time. Don't worry. Oh, okay. More visiting Shiho.
Thanks.
We seem to spend a lot of time with this Confidant at the diner. I mean, I wouldn't say tough, personally. But I mean, not letting it get to you is one thing. Whenever I see that, though, I just keep thinking of that. Who is it? Is it? I think it's Spy dominating medic in Team Fortress 2 that says, "Ha ha ha! Laughter really is the best medicine." I only know that because I've looked at like the compilations of all the domination lines.
Hey.
Yeah, I've heard of this kind of thing. Yeah, I do like that this game is at least treating this realistically. Yeah, sometimes seeing other people in that much pain can, you know, make you feel, you know, like crying too. No, not at all. And this here is the best option to say. It looks like Arn, after all of that weirdness at the start of things, is finally starting to realize what strengthening the heart actually entails.
Thanks.
And okay, we've got Harisen recovery, which is pretty nice.
Alright.
Not as useful on Joker and Royal because Detox exists, but it can be useful if other party members get statused. I suppose now might be a good time to talk about something that I wanted to for a while. So the music playing there, which again, I'm not really sure what the name of that song is. I don't really remember a lot of the names of the Confidant themes. But that music, it's kind of supposed to be the sad theme of this game, and I don't really like it. I don't think it fits just how sad a lot of the moments can get in Confidants, particularly things like that. It almost sounds a little comical. I just... like, this song, I like this music. This music is quite good. And most of the other Confidant themes are good, but just the sad theme, I just don't think it's all that great. Like, there's another sad theme called Sunset Bridge that's kind of, in a sense, more of a quiet determination sort of theme. That one I think is really good, but, yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of whatever the sad theme is called in this game. Like, Persona 4 and 3 had really good sad social link themes, and I guess that might be why I'm not as, like it's kind of, they're kind of playing into the sort of jazz style of this, but I just don't really think it works that well, personally. But, okay then, tonight we're not actually going to be leaving Leblanc, although I like to check the TV every day. One of the victims, okay.
Hey!
Guess that's one of the broken ATM people in the palace. Okay, right, she's contacting us. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing Kawakami today.
Hi!
It's like, thanks for calling me to radio. Oh, it's you. Yes, I still have Genbu, that's good.
Thank you so much!
I was gonna make a handling a man's turtle reference there. Kawakami really needs to stop overworking herself.
Listen.
Your other secret, in addition to this whole thing. Do you need to crash again? Give me back my money. I never choose any of them, but some of the jerk responses are pretty funny in this game. I mean, we do know a good doctor nearby. Yeah, when you say I'm okay and then start a coughing fit, you're really not okay. Yeah, anyone else? This may have gone a lot worse. She's doing like 10 a day now, isn't she?
Besides,
Well, I mean, that's good, but don't use that as an excuse to just push yourself harder. And now, finally, Kawakami can make infiltration tools and does not question it in any way. She's like, oh hey, you want me to make lockpicks? That's fine. I'm not gonna ask what you want these for.
I'll see you later then.
Some people think the phone calls happening for Temperance is a little awkward. I kind of agree. I mean, cough medicine is one thing, but I mean, you know, you have to actually get better. Just stopping the cough reflex doesn't make you any less sick. Oh boy, these lines right here are even more relevant now. Seriously, ventilation is very important. Given how her health is right now, I don't think we should risk her getting whatever we have. Energy drinks are good in a palace, but I don't recommend chugging energy drinks to get through, like, work shifts in real life. They've also got a whole lot of, like, additives in them that I think are quite bad for you, too.
Class is starting.
Well...
I think this is the first one of these. I always just found these pretty hilarious, because it's just like... Could you please come to the faculty office? Your car is about to be towed.
What's going on?
Hey!
So yeah, this is how slacking off in other teachers' classes works. So yeah, now we can do things like read infiltration tools, study to increase knowledge, but there are already plenty of ways to do that.
What do you want to
So we're going to be reading now. We should find it. Where is it? The ABCs of crafting. We could use this to read Billiards Magician. ABCs of crafting increases the number of items that you can craft when making infiltration tools, which is pretty useful. We won't really be needing Billiards Magician until later, so I suppose it makes sense not to read that now.
All right.
Waste of my time.
What excuse did she come up with to keep him there for pretty much the entire period so he could read a whole book? I honestly wonder what could keep him distracted that long. Oh, and then yet another one of it. See what I mean by, like, I think these get a bit excessive during this arc. I'm sure you probably realize right now, but yeah, it makes sense because, you know, Kanashiro's probably spamming us with messages saying, hey, I got dirt on you, pay now. Yeah, just make sure your sister doesn't see all of that. Yeah, tell us if anything happens, though. But you know, it's kind of funny that I was talking about the doctor last time, because that's who we're going to be seeing today, but... Oh, we're going to be forced in?
Okay.
Yeah, we're forced in. Yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. So, I'm going to be cutting the video now, and putting this at the start of the palace, because that will make more sense then. Okay, oh, I do still have Matador, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm back. Yeah, we got forced into a big, long discussion at the hideout. That will be being showed in the next part. Yeah, it seems like most doctors have an eye chart on the wall. I always used to, like, look at all those as a kid and go, hey, I can see all of them! My vision must be amazing! But, you know, they're not meant for, like, 6-year-olds. So this is rank 7. At rank 7, you get the discount, which means that we'll be able to buy the SP adhesives much more easily. In fact, it's definitely pretty feasible for you to get these before Kanashiro's palace. But I kind of want to save my money because I need 100,000 yen really, really soon. Now, Death rank 7 is actually very, very interesting for another reason, though. Because Chief Oyamada has actually stormed into the place himself.
Oh.
Okay, good. You said part-time staff and not guinea pig. Yeah, I feel like he could use that against you if you said that. Stole one of your patients. Hey, we kind of saved your life. No, it's more that, you know, you're mad because it's not you getting all these patients. Or what? Oh no, we already know everything.
What does this mean?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
What?
I mean, you were the one who rushed the development of the drugs used on her, though. Are you trying to, like, push the manslaughter charge onto Takemi instead?
No.
Man, you only have his word. And he has every motive to break you, basically. Yeah, today is not the day for trials.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, good. Now that he's out of earshot, you can say that. Rank 7, discount, that's good, but...
All right.
There's one more very
don't know what
important
to
thing
say.
here. I wish I hadn't shown you that side of me. Choosing "I'm glad you did" here is one of Takemi's romance flags. Now, from what most people gather, the way that this works is that you need to choose at least one of those flags. Like, there are multiple flags from here until rank 9, and you need to have chosen at least one of them in order to have her romance route unlocked. It is something that is quite kind of, in a sense, like, like, if you're following a guide, you're going to be getting it anyway, and it's something that, like, many players don't miss out on this one, because one of the options that's a romance flag for her is so obvious that almost everybody would choose it, even if they don't plan on romancing her. So, yeah, it's not the most commonly missed one. In fact, like, Fither on YouTube couldn't find any footage of this until I uploaded footage of Takemi's rejection, so, yeah, that's something that luckily I had a save file for my practice. Also, Blue Swan and Pink Argus talk about love! Feather Argus and Swan join in as well! No villain can withstand the power of girls' night! Revive and fight, Phoenix Rages! Next episode. I want a love so strong, it'd bring me back from the... Okay then, well I guess they're phoenixes, that makes sense. But that just reminds me of the whole girl talk side quest in Xenoblade 2, which is amazing, especially since the music that plays over it contains the lyrics, "Will this suffering ever come to an end?" But okay then, we're going to be calling Kawakami tonight, and it's just going to be a generic spend time. And this is why I didn't want to go into the palace too early, because I want to get this done as soon as I can, because this will let me progress to rank 8 as fast as possible, and I really, again, absolutely must have that before summer vacation. Otherwise, this entire Confidant will be stalled until after summer vacation, and that's going to mean I miss out on a lot of potential night times.
Well then.
So, it's a Sunday, the home shopping program is on, but in addition to that, there's also Arajiro, which I won't forget this time, but we are going into the palace today. I already have third eye, though. I'm not exactly sure, well, that we aren't rebelling against authority. Anyway, what do you got? Dark Power Set. For the tune-in Pure and everyone. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty useful. Those are itemization things for the Velvet Room. Cursed Tools Set. This guy's kind of like, oh, really? We're doing tune-in Pure this week, aren't we? 5-inch nail and straw doll. Those are like Moodle and curse damage items, which can be useful.
Hey!
The Dark Power set is fairly cheap, though. I may as well get that. Though it's probably going to come after I've gone to the palace. Because in fact, when you reach the treasure in the palace, for Kanashiro's palace, you unlock something very, very, very worthwhile in the Velvet Room. So, in fact, I would probably recommend having, a lot of those, black items, and also some space in your Persona stock. We'll cover that when we get to it, because it's pretty crazy. So I'm behind on this. This is proficiency. Chug, 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 chug. And a little bit of proficiency. Now that we're healthy, let's go somewhere else. And that somewhere else is talking to these two housewives, because I haven't before. Hubs. That's a weird way to say husband. I don't think I've ever heard that before. That's the advantage of marrying someone with low salary. Huh, I guess a friendship between rich and poor people, huh? But that's pretty much all we're going to be doing today. Next time, we'll be entering Kanashiro's palace. So, I hope you look forward to robbing a bank. Just straight up robbing a bank. Phantom Thieves are going bank robbing next time, so see you then.